That first month coming into this, it was a whole new learning curve. You got to keep rolling with the punches to see, how you can develop yourself, develop your business, and do better each day. Being in the right place at the right time, most of the time you get lucky at the end of the day. We ended up reaching, it was 35,000 attendees within this last few months here. So, I mean, that's an incredible milestone for us to be able to reach.
What does failure is knowledge mean to you?
If you can't learn from your failure, you're not learning. And if you're not failing, you're not trying.
Travis, man, I do appreciate you for coming on to the Failure is Knowledge podcast. I just got one question for you. Why GoPay Hawk?
Because we're the best in the industry. Best rates, best service. At any time, you're able to call us, reach us, and talk to us about how we can better service you and your business.
You speak like you know how to go about helping people because you probably failed a lot. You probably experienced some things that you wasn't necessarily ready for, but how did that failure help you be prepared for today?
It would honestly be because, I was used to be in the transportation industry, a completely separate outside of the financial industry. So that first month coming into this, it was a whole new learning curve. Before, it was a very transactional process for me to where, you were scraping in for each load that you were trying to get to be able to move for your customer. Now I'm able to come in and actually service these guys to where we're able to move forward, help their business, and find long-term plans to save them money and keep them profitable.
I can tell you've been practicing your pitch. I can understand. Really, it's not practice. It's really you putting it work in. It's you constantly repetition. Like repetition pays off. People don't see your success that you have. People see your success today, whereas when you were struggling to figure out the success, this is where you learn about how to turn the failure into knowledge. Did you agree?
Oh, 100%. You got to keep rolling with the punches to see, how you can develop yourself, develop your business, and do better each day.
So earlier during Tampa Business Expo, we was in the bathroom. You was talking about how you actually hit your numbers for Q4, and a lot of people don't even hit their numbers during Q4. How did you get to the point of doing that on a consistent basis?
Oh, keeping that pipeline full, staying out networking with Tampa Business Club. I mean, for me, I'm making sure I'm going out to at least 2 events each week, out there doing cold calls, as well as reaching out to these businesses in my local area to make sure that they know who I am, I know who they are, and that they know that they have a resource to rely on. Whether even they work with me or not, they at least have me as a resource to talk to and help guide them through their current process.
That's one thing I'm starting to learn about the journey is that you have to show up every single day. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. Doesn't matter if things are not going your way. When you show up, you create the success that you're looking for.
Oh, I 100% agree. One of the things is people think that it's all about effort, which don't get me wrong. You do have to be genuine. You have to be authentic and put in that effort. But just showing up means more than anything because you being in the right place at the right time, most of the time you get lucky at the end of the day. So you got to rely on that luck with the skill combined.
I definitely agree. And you are an executive for Tampa Business Club, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all put this event together, Tampa Business Expo, right?
Yes, sir. We got 1,800 attendees at this one, over 250 vendors, and it's, getting to see all these local businesses come together. It's a beautiful thing.
So Robert talked about impact. Y'all actually showed that y'all are impacting their community.
1,000%. And I don't know if you were there for when he was speaking about it. We ended up reaching, it was 35,000 attendees within this last few months here. So, I mean, that's an incredible milestone for us to be able to reach.
That is a phenomenal milestone because y'all started at a smaller number, but then over time it grows and it grows and it grows. But in reality, people are saying that that I feel seen, I feel valued, and I'm around a community that can help me.
1,000%. And being able to see these people meet, mingle, and just grow off each other. I mean, I've seen people come in where they're stumbling over their words. They are within the first week of the inception of their company. Within 6 months, I'm talking to them and they're on a completely different level. They're set and comfortable with themselves and they're finding new ways to grow out and new ways to develop.
Man, Travis, you know what you're talking about, man. And then you have the results to show what you're talking about. So I do appreciate you for coming on. Last question, because I know we're coming on 5 minutes. What does failure is knowledge mean to you?
If you can't learn from your failure, you're not learning. And if you're not failing, you're not trying.
That's why you got to show up every day. Travis, I appreciate it. So how can people find you and learn more about the GoPay Hawk?
They can visit us at gopayhawk.com. They can find me on LinkedIn, my company on LinkedIn, or reach out to sales at gopayhawk.com.
There you go. There you go. For those of you looking to learn from Travis at Go Pay Hawk, go shoot him an email, go shoot him a like or connection on LinkedIn, and just learn more about his journey and be connected with him. So, Travis, I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.